Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to take this section view part that we had looked at before, and we're going to now make a computer section view of this thing in a drawing file or a drawing part of your document. So you should already have this. If you don't, for some reason, there will be instructions provided for how to do that. And we've taken a look at how to show section views of these parts, including that one and that one. Remember, if you want to see what that looks like, we're putting a plane right through the middle using mid-plane command. That was in a previous video. All right, so we're going to go to our little plus, insert new element on the bottom right, or bottom left, excuse me. And this time create a drawing, which again, you might see a whole bunch of different templates. We're going to usually go with the first one, which is our ANSI A-inch. Okay. And might take a little bit for this to pop open. Now, sometimes it will bring up what's in your current document. If it doesn't, then, and you don't see this, then you can just go up here and click Insert View. Insert, it will look at what's in your current document. We're going to look at section view part 2. Click on the part that you see, and then we're going to place all of our views. Now later you'll learn that it's actually not necessary to place all the views, but I want to keep it simple right now. Now remember, once you click your front view, whatever's showing as a gold outline, brown or whatever you want to call that, is what you're projecting. And we always want to project the front view. Here's what I see happen sometimes is people will click here and they'll place that top view. Well, now the top view is gold, and then they'll come over here and start placing views from the top view. We don't want to do that. Okay, so always go back to the front view, click on the front view, and then move your mouse to click. Now we want the right. And now up here, oops, I'm going to click back on the front view. So I want to project that. And we're going to click up here for the isometric. All right, cool. I usually like to shade the isometric, hit escape so you're not in the project anymore. And show shaded view. Okay, now there's two problems. One is that there's no hidden lines in the front view. Okay, now this will become not needed, but in general, look for that because we want to make sure that hidden lines are turned on. So we want to show hidden lines in general. Now this view is going to go away in a minute anyway. Now, if you'll recall, the sketch had our section going right through the middle of the right side view. So this is going to be a little weird. I know we just placed things, but we wanted to make sure that everything was right. Now, before I move on, these views are a little small, so I think I'm going to go to the front view. Now, remember, these two are based on the front view, right? We projected them. So if we change the front view scale, we're also going to change the scale of those. Double click here. Right now it's at 1:2, which is 1/2 scale. Let's try 0.75, highlight that. 0.75 scale. If you hit enter, it should pop up. Yeah, that looks pretty good, but we're not going to scale, we're not going to label them. Unfortunately, it will keep the labels for the others, which we can go back in and delete those, though. It's just unnecessary to have those scales there. All right. Now, this is going to be a little weird because we're going to delete the front view now because we don't need it. We're going to put a section view in its place and delete. All right, now up here at the top, there are all these choices of like where you insert and all these different things. And then there's section view. So we're going to turn on section view. I'm going to come over here to this thing. Now it automatically will kind of sense the size of your object and create a section view that's a little bit outside of those lines. And it automatically knows that if you're in the right side view, it's going to be vertical because you're going to the front. So if you hover around, there's a little triangle will show up that represents the midpoint of this line right here. There's all sorts of places it will hook to, but we want to go to that midpoint and click. Once you do that and move your mouse, don't click again, but move your mouse, and we're going to click to place that section view. All right. Well, now this time I'll leave this here because it does show section AA, which is what this cutting plane line means. Now, we have another problem, and that is that this guy will now, we can move these and notice that the right side view and the front view stay aligned, but now the top view is out of alignment. So what we have to do now is delete the top view. Now, if we planned ahead, we could have made it so that you never put it there in the first place, but I still want to see what everything looks like first. So now we're going to right click on the front view and create a projected view and come up here and click. And it won't keep the section. It will keep what's on there. Again, I'm going to hit escape a couple times. I'm going to delete that because we don't need it. The only one we really need is where it shows section AA. And now if you move things around, it will move and keep things in alignment. All right. So there is how to do a section view in Onshape. So you're going to take a picture of your section view with your document name and turn that dude in. All right. Adios. Hope it all worked out for you. Have a good day.